What's up guys, I'm Phoenix Master 1 and today I'm going to be summoning on the aided Yunaka and Rearmed Nel banners. So I really want to get the kitty cat and I also want to get Nel. Her fodder is absolutely amazing and I do like this Dragon Breath a lot more because of its flat damage reduction. So I hope that I can get some copies of it. Even Fallen Lumera, the last Rearmed Dragon unit, does want this weapon and her Slotsy skill is also amazing. I just wish that maybe Beast units had also, access to it, similar to Counter War. Rafal is going to be in the normal summon pool with the Twin Save, which I do like. Just wish that they gave him maybe a preferred skill, that would have been nice. I think he deserves it to, stand out a bit, seeing his role. But it is quite hard when Duorea just came out on the last banner and she has been insane. Even if you have just played Tempest Trial, you know her power. Now just imagine her power in an actual supported team where the AI is not in the control. I'm gonna try on the Greenstone here for Zelestia. If I get enough copies of her, I wouldn't mind plus merging her. But I would definitely need Arcane Truth Fighter. There are not a lot of good generic green tomes. Devoted Cup Plus was really good from Valentine Hubert. And her having the Lantern Tome that gives you unhindered movement as a flying unit makes about as much sense as Flying Rotom having Levitate while being a flying type Pokemon, and then you give it like Air Balloon. Sure, against like SmackDown it might help you once in 1,000 years, but mostly it is not going to be mattering. So definitely a weird decision because there are so many tomes that you could try and make into the generic version that would suit on this kind of flying unit. Like Tea Time Ferdinand's tome could have been made into a non-seasonal version and that would have been nice. For her because she is fast. I was thinking that maybe the Zelestia, Madeline, all of those units will be like the better version of the Grand Tour Battle for Hounds. Like the premium version, maybe Marnie would have minus some special cooldown and more effects on top of everything that she's got. But it might not be that. Chris is amazing though. I really like what they've done with him. I was kind of expecting it. The only disappointing thing is that he's a green mage and not a colorless mage. But still, he is really fantastic. So far, no focus units. Rafal does need a slot B scale, so Wily Fighter, Slick Fighter 4 are going to be your main options if you do have it. And you're going to be having access to it next month with the Hero Rises banner. Alright, Dorothea, I'm trying to plus and merge her, so getting a copy of her is nice. I'm definitely going to be running her with the Devoted Cup Plus until we get a third Arcane Blue Tome. So let us begin with the questions that you guys have left. As always, if you want me to answer any kind of question in a summoning video, you could leave them in the comments with the hashtag question. The hashtag is really important so that I can find your question. And the first question is by Chris Lee, and they're asking me, what was your most regretful moment in the entirety of your FE career? There's two moments that stick out for me. One where I was so desperate for feathers, I sent a lot of Grand Hero Battle units home, like Nisala, Garen, Walhart. The other, back then I saved boatload of orbs and even skipped on some good banners, all for a banner for normal female Corrin on it. And I was in middle of plus and merging her, and I figured I could save on the feathers if I get the 5-star copies, spent all of those orbs and got no copy of Corrin, no 5-star, no 4-star, not even a 3-star. Yeah, that's definitely painful, and I do remember those banners. I think it was a Grand Hero Battle banner. They used to do that back then. And yeah, back then, like, feathers were really hard to come by. It took a lot of times. Now, it really does not mean much. Like I remember back then people used to make 4-star plus 10 units to save on their feathers. So this could be the question of the day. Let me know in the comments which is your regretful moment of playing FE. Like what is the regretful decision that you have done? So I'm gonna share mine, and I've never really shared this before. So I had plus 10 merge Avarian, and he was plus attack. I think I did it for some arena season or something. And I figured, you know, I don't really mind plus and merging him because his weapon at least like spreads the panic. So it's not the worst one, and back then it was still decent for the support, so I figured I would just use it in arena assault and such. And okay, I'm gonna get Yukimura here. And then I got a plus HP IV variant, and he was a 4-star variant. And I, just merge my plus 10 5-star variant into that 4-star variant, and my merges just went poof. I felt so stupid in that moment. I cannot tell you. I cannot put it into the words. So I think that would be the most regretful moment, because like, why would you merge a 5-star into a 4-star? I just did it on accident. Like I was just, watching a video and just playing FE in the background. So I was not thinking much, but still, it is no excuse. I mean, that's such a bad mistake. So that was a regretful thing I've done. It was a couple of years back. And obviously you guys see me summon on the wrong orbs, wrong stones all the time on the banners that literally do not have any focus unit on that color. So I mean, that's a regular occurrence. So I wouldn't say that's the worst one, but this one was definitely the one. Good thing is that I always had this kind of hoarder mentality, so I never really sent home 5-star units for feathers and stuff like that. But you gotta be somewhere in the between of not foddering everything and then not hoarding everything, because things are gonna be losing its value. Okay, Midir is gonna be showing up. I can use him for the Slice Sparrow. So that's good. I don't really have any other fodder, so I would make use of it. 2 off-focus units so far. Engage units just absolutely not showing up whatsoever. I want to have Yunaka for the kitty cat. There's actually an inconsistency where in the wake-up scene, Yunaka says that she is a cat person and not a dog person. But in the Engage Ally book, she... her dislikes are stated as animals, just animals. And I mean, cats do get covered in animals depending on who you ask. Some people think they're alien. So that's a bit weird. It doesn't really explain. And she also has a support with Marin, but her dislike for animals isn't really brought up anywhere. Surprisingly, it's just never brought up in the entire game. So that's a bit funny thing, which I did discover yesterday, because I didn't really watch the wake up scenes ever. I just read the, dislikes and likes of a lot of characters. I definitely like those kinds of trivia of these characters. Plus defense Ivy Claude, okay. The next question is by Field Rolling, and they're asking me, how did you discover Fire Emblem series? What's your favorite game? And if you remember, which one did you play first? They're also saying great job as always. I hope your luck doesn't go away. I managed to get a solid 5.25% on this banner, and Valentine Dimitri still does not want to come. Yeah, these banners are definitely brutal without the free-to-play spark. And I discovered Fire Emblem series by complete accident. I mean, my uncle went to United States and he brought me some of the games for my Game Boy, and one of them was Blazing Sword. I had no idea that Fire Emblem existed. I think I was 7 or 8 years old. So that's how I discovered Fire Emblem, and that was my first Fire Emblem game. I played it for such a long time because that was my first Fire Emblem game. I had no idea, and and FE7, couple of things are so absurd that you have to do to unlock certain things, unlock a certain, I guess, additional content. It's really, really annoying. And obviously, as a kid, I would never discover that. So here, I'm just gonna be sparking Yunaka because I certainly want the kitty cat, and getting more AIDS Essence means that I can give that to other units. I mean, it's just +1 stats, but still. Alright, here is the cat. And she can definitely try and kill a lot of things with her weapon and her slotty skill. Her slotty skill does a lot of heavy lifting, and full disarm is amazing, and they just made another lookout force, but just a bit better for these kinds of nukes. So this banner does have 2 sparks. I hope it doesn't come to it, and I hope I just get lucky and get Rafal and Nel. So far, no Zelestia, surprisingly. She's the 4-star focus unit, but doesn't feel like it sometimes. Sometimes it feels like your game does not have that unit coded. More copies of Dorothea is gonna be nice if I get blue stones. Okay, Rafal finally showing up. If they made Nel, then he would give competition to Azama and Riz, I feel like. So it's a good thing that they made Rafal, and he's here with minus attack. Okay. Fell, Slaystone. I do like the Scowl, the Twin Save. And the good thing with this Twin Save is that you can find the prerequisite of this in the Divine Codes on Halloween Male Grima. So that's kind of nice. Because getting the prerequisites of attack defense twin far save is hard because it's on Mythic for Mortis, and it's gonna be hard to get that. And it's also on Valentine Female Robin. She's also really hard to get. So if you want to fodder off Attuned Hector or Nidhogre for multiple skills, then you would need those units. So I got Rafal. I think I'm just gonna be skipping on the blue stones here, just hoping for Nel. The next question is by Mevi Small Summoner, and they're asking me, since we're going to be getting a child banner in 2 months, do you think we're going to be getting Shadows of Valentia units or another Fire Emblem game? Good luck on your summons, and thank you for everything. Thanks so much for a question. Oh, I'm gonna get another Yunaka. Thank you so much. I got lucky. I kind of wish I sparked Nel. This always happens to me. I swear. Plus HP. I feel regret, even though at the moment I did think that was the right thing to do. So I do think that the child banner is either gonna be Shadows of Valentia, because Alm hasn't gotten content in like 5 years, and he's a lord, or it is gonna be Fire Emblem Fates. Young Xander, Young Ryoma. We are told about those things, about those days, because Young Xander was alive at the time before Garen's corruption. So he did know his real father, unlike Elise, I believe, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so that could happen. And there could also be, we do have Young Azura. There could also be Young Corrin, because we know Corrin has lived there for a long time. We know, Young Ryoma during the events that happened with, Kazi, Saizo, stuff like that. Right, I'll go for another colorless stone. I don't mind if I get another Yunaka. So I'm thinking Shadows of Valentia or Fates. 3 Houses is out of the picture because it just got a Valentine banner. So I don't think that's going to be happening. And a lot of games are kind of ruled out because of their appearance. So I think those 2 are most likely right now. A lot of other games already got their chance. And Shadows of Valentia could definitely just make use of the not paralogue, the prologue, sorry. Yeah, prologue that they had with the kid units. They even had the crit codes, and I remember, oh my god, I remember recording those for my crit compilation video. it took such a long time to trigger those crit codes of those kids critting these enemies with like %, crit chance. So I will always remember that. So I think they can easily do Young Alm with Tobin, or actually Young Alm might just be a singular unit and someone else could be the duo unit. We already have duo Alm and Celica, so maybe Celica would be in the front. I mean, that could happen. I also want to get Uther if I get lucky from the green stones. Still no Zelestia. Okay, it seems like she does not like the fact that I've criticized her Lantern Tome. So she's just not showing up. Rosada showing up though. Let's go. Wyvern Rift is amazing. And now I've got 3 off-focus units, so the traffic lights are gonna be on. And I can maybe use that to get the remaining focus units. I just hope I do not get a 5-star Zelestia. I mean, I want to get her, but I don't want to get her as a 5-star. I don't mind upgrading her. And I would rather use my luck on Nel or someone else. Should I try on the greenstone? I don't want to get a 5-star though. I think I'll just try on the redstone. Red has the worst chance, I think, of giving you a 5-star. Yeah. And then colorless, I don't remember on top of my head, but you know, green has a relatively better chance. All right, 2 bluestones. That's exactly what I want. It's a bit risky to summon on the greenstones right now. Until I get Nel, because I could just get a 5-star Zelestia, and I don't really want that right now. And she is gonna be in the demote pool, so I think I'd rather prioritize Nel right now. That's probably for the best, because she is not gonna be in the normal summon pool. I cannot just summon her randomly. I did get 2 Yunaka, so Mercedes is gonna be getting her cat companion now. Now, I think I'm gonna be giving that to Summer Mercedes. Oh my god, Rafal using my focus charge. Okay. It was supposed to be your sister, not you, man. I'll still use my focus charge though. Maybe I can get another Rafal or something like that. Corin showing up. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be getting that. I have 23 orbs. Your focus charge goes away the moment you exit the batch, so I'm gonna make use of it. And I'm gonna get a 3rd Yunaka. Okay. So 2 5-stars is not bad for the focus charge usage. So Nel is still gonna be there. It looks like I might have to spark her after a while. So the next question is asking me, do you think we should be worried that IS is advancing units without their English lines? Is this a sign that FE is in the decline? Yeah, a lot of people do ask this question, and you know, a couple of months back, I was also wondering that. So what I came to know and what I learned about, you know, reading and, you know, trying to learn about this, it's basically because of the fact that the English voice actors that are in a union, they are just striking for the you know, preventive laws and, you know, some kind of system that does not let their work be used by AI without their permission or without compensation by these huge companies, by these huge studios. So that's what they're advocating for, and that's why, because they are part of that strike, they're not able to voice certain characters. Like Duo Rhea doesn't have it because, of course, Jeremy Lee is a veteran voice actress, and I believe Alm's voice actor is also part of it. So that's what I've been told, and that's what I've read up. And a question that does come into the minds of people is that whenever in the history of mankind there's any kind of advancement or some kind of disruptive technology, there's always going to be loss of the jobs. So how is this different? So I'm just gonna explain it with an example. For example, in the Industrial Revolution, automation started to happen. A lot of people did lose their jobs. However, automation did not take its input or steal its input from, random parts of the world that it didn't even know were existing. So that happens with the AI models. They need the data sets to work on, some kind of things to work on. So you could just feed the data of the voice actors, their voice lines, and you could just use their likeliness for that, for any kind of character. So for AI, there is a bit of a ethical concern because it can take the data from anyone and anywhere unless you make the laws, to prevent that. And it will simply scrape a lot of the data without the permission or even the knowledge of the person who, owns that data or has worked on that data. So that is pretty much the gist of it. You could try and look up more, things about it. I believe Claude's voice actor, Zieja, he does have like a video explaining this entire thing. So I found it pretty informative. So you could check that out. I'm also going to be linking it in the description. But yeah, I certainly, understand it's kind of hard to keep up with all of the things that are going on right now. I also didn't know about it a couple of months back, and this kind of thing is also happening with the HIYA'D games, and certainly they are not on a decline. I mean, definitely not compared to Fate. They are on a different dimension. It's absolutely not comparable. So even they are not able to have the English voice actors. So it is just not Fate. It is certainly not because of the decline. I mean, yeah, there is the decline in the player base of Fate. That has always happened. Okay, I'm gonna get Ice Trap Thea here. So my luck is not gonna be declining here. Pegasus Rift, I'm gonna be able to make use of it. She's so good with her triangle attack. I kind of like it a bit more because now with the Lindring, the order status doesn't really matter as much. You do want to get the Kanto to, just position yourself better. So she is a really good unit. It's just that a lot of people already have Brattle Catria that they could have sparked on many of the different banners, or Winter Cordelia that also had the spark when she came out. So a lot of people do not chase after Ice Trap Thea, but I think I'm just gonna kill her for her Pegasus Rift to my Pluston Chloe. Only one ticket left for the Luminary. These banners are definitely good for certain colors. And it is gonna be your only chance of getting some of the units because they are seasonals and they might not return if they do not get some kind of Hero Fest or a repeat on a double special heroes banner. And for certain colors like red or blue, it's a bit hard because the weight line for those colors is a lot bigger than, say, colorless. So I think I'll try for the colorless stone for Valentine Female Robin because, prerequisite fodder of attack, defense, twin far save. From here, I definitely would like to get a Leo. Crazy to think that this is the best Leo, but I mean, they could make young Leo. I'm gonna get Brave Micaiah here. I already have her at Pluston Merge. So not much I can do right now with her. She did get the Arcane Truth Fire at the perfect time. But I wish her weapon was a bit better. I'm gonna try for Dual Leon because I killed one of the copies I had to my Summer Mercedes for the Insight attack resistance and Occultist Strike back then for making the Devoted basket build. From here, I would definitely like to get Chrom. I do have him at High Merge. I'm kind of looking for a good Chrom, Legendary Chrom in the Binding Worlds, but I think he might have a chance in the Awakening Holo Forms. Legendary Micaiah is happening in this Holo Forms, and she just got a Weapon Refine. So it's incredible because you're able to get the premium skills and the refine. I'm gonna get Brave Felix here. Okay, that's amazing. I'll definitely make use of his fodder. I do not need more than +1 merge on most of these units, so I prefer killing them for their fodder unless they are some kind of some kind of emblem hero or mythic or legendary hero. Then it's a different case. But even then, for legendary units, +1 merge is the main thing that you need a lot of the time for arena usage when their bonus rotation comes. Alright, I'm gonna try for Tiki here. She did get a pretty good weapon refine. I have a random +9 Anand, and I'm kind of happy with her refine. I just need to get the final one, and I do have the tickets for the 4-star guaranteed special summons. So here, I think, which color I want to go for. I think I'll try for the greenstone. It overall gives you more value. I'm gonna get a Zieja. Okay, that's a harmonic unit, so that's actually one of the better options that you could try and get from the greenstones. I remember not merging a lot of my harmonic Azuras because I thought I would use her harmonic button for Rooker Siege and stuff, or maybe for her fodder, or maybe for resonant battles. But eventually, it didn't really matter. I'm gonna try on another greenstone. I'm gonna get Archer. Okay, one of the best value units you could get out of the greenstone because he has the far save. He has, one of the best fodder on this banner because of it. And even Snow Globe is kind of rare weapon as a unity weapon. So I guess it's a decent generic green weapon, but still certainly not on the level of the other weapons. Blue does not have a lot of chance. I think I'll go with the greenstone. I could get Henriette. I wouldn't mind Duo Eden. I'm gonna get Flora. Okay. She does have that beast effective dagger, but I just wish she had more firepower. I would enjoy her killing Nidhoggers, but it's certainly hard without insane support. And a lot of Flora players I see just replace her weapon for Arcane Sly Knife or Johanna Dagger now for the reflection. Another Azura. Okay. Again, I'm getting lucky here on my tickets. On the main account, I did get lucky, but on the free-to-play account, I got like multiple Noirs. Another Greenstone. Okay, at least I'm getting one of them. Gustav. Okay, Spring Crom. Man, I love this first Spring Banner. It had absolutely no sense of meta whatsoever. Like Spring Lucina, Spring Crom, Spring Camilla was probably the best one because of her having more defense at that time and being a mage flyer, which was relatively novel at that time. And then Spring Xander, being such an odd unit with his stat allocation, to say the least. Regan showing up. What fodder does she have? I forgot. I think it was something crossbar. Yeah. Not that good of a fodder, really. 2 tickets. Yeah. Thank you, game. Just keep giving me the greenstones here. I'm gonna get Spring Camilla. Okay. She showed up. She heard that. I did use her quite a lot. And back then, you would use her with the Raven's Home. Even though she was susceptible to the bows, but still, a lot of people would run the Iode Shield skill on her, and I say skill and not the Sacred Seal because it was quite an early time. Spring Sharina showing up. She does have the Live for Bounty sloppy skill that you could fodder for. So those are all of my tickets from my main account, and now let's go to my free-to-play account and see what's up. On the free-to-play account, I have got 312 free-to-play orbs. As you can see, I'm trying to save for the Hero Rises banner next month, and there's also going to be an Emblem Hero banner next month, so those are high-value banners. It's definitely hard to save. I did summon a bit on the Three Houses Valentine banner for Edelgard and Rhea, and I was able to get Edelgard, so that was fantastic. She is insanely good. I did give her Gale Forces for the auto battle, I suppose, because she already hits so hard. So these weak units don't really need the armored blaze to die. From here, I would definitely go with TK. I think I would make use of her in Resonant Battles. Nope. I also do have tickets. I just hope I get a bit lucky on the free-to-play account and the luck maintains itself from the main account here when it comes to the green summons. Okay, Neofiorm. I did kill her really long back for attack speed Link. Back then, Link skills were really rare. So I did kill her. Minus attack. You can see her hero merit is stuck at 5,000. So welcome back, Fiorm. I guess I'll grind your hero merit to 9,000. Not the worst, I guess. Spring Camilla again. Okay. I've gotten a lot of Spring Camillas over the years. She has been present on these. But the unfortunate thing is that about these older seasonal units is that the fans of these units, if they get unlucky, they have to spend so many orbs. I'm gonna get Picnic Felicia. Another beast effective weapon. She definitely needs the resistance variant of Armored Blaze. Minus attack. Okay, there we go. 0 times 2 it is. 4 tickets. Yeah. The green stone isn't that lucky on the foot. No way. This is like double Noir again. I mean, yes, she does have that live for bounty skill, but that's it. I think I should try colorless. Yeah, I think Pyre Tibarn could happen. There's Duo Hilda, there's Duo Micaiah, there's Summer Mia, Cyan Leaf. Okay, Spring Mer. I did not have her. So that's something for the Resonant Battles. Sometimes I forget that we had Spring Mer. I didn't really face her that much, even when she came out. I faced her like one time in Ether Raid's defense when someone used that against me on a defense tile. And I think my dual lift killed their Spring Mer or something. It was in a video. I'll try on the colorless stone again. I really want to get Pyre Tibarn if I get lucky. Cyan Leaf, let's go! Man. Deranged Gale Force. I cannot get enough of it. Even if it is on an older unit like this. They are also a Harmonic hero. So I don't mind that because I didn't really pull for Harmonic heroes. Like going out of my way. Oh my god. No way. Spring Xander. I'm happy though that... Okay, I'm not happy about this Xander, but I'm happy about Legendary Xander's Refine. He's so good. Like one of the best Cavaliers. And Xander has not really been good in most of his ults or his lifetime in FE. So I'm happy that they just gave him a lot of damage output. My Legendary Lucina is still at +8 merge, but I'm waiting for some kind of holoforms to happen so that I can just try and finish her merge. Peony is also my merge project, but this comes at a really unfortunate time where I need to save for the other banners. From here, I would like a tuned Erica. Yeah, I would definitely like a tuned Erica. I don't have her. And Nel kind of just... Oh my god! I'm gonna get a tuned Erica, let's go. The Spring Xanders and Spring Camillas and Summer Noirs finally, gave me some kind of compensation. And this plus attack at tuned Erica. Yeah, so what I was saying is that Nulgander Disrupt Echo is so good. Especially on these rearm tanks like Nel that we have got. She needs that for Omni tanking. A tuned Temera could also try and run that, so I'm really happy. I mean, Erica is not the most insane, but I did like the fact that they tried and make her a bit different with the Vantage playstyle, so I can appreciate that. And when she came out, like, I remember a lot of people could catch some of the teams off guard if, they didn't have Hardy Bearing or didn't have a lot of bulk. From here, I already have Takumi. I think I'll go for the Greenstone for Leo. The gravity effect is good. And there was a time where he was really good for Ether Raid's offense for the hit and run tactics. But now you snipe them with the ballista and they simply cannot do anything. I'll go for Valentine Robin if I get the prerequisite. That would be amazing. Okay, never mind. Yeah, the prerequisite would have been good for the twin far save. The Divine Codes is going to be showing up, so I'm hoping maybe that has something. So the Luminary banner, blue is just too good here. Red, I guess, is the second best. Petra has gotten better with the Lin Ring because now you can support her to make sure that she can survive stuff like Hardy Bearing Nidhoggers and then nuke with her weapon. And I did not get a blue stone, so I'm gonna go for the red. I also wouldn't mind getting Ice Trap Thea because it is the meta of Lin Ring. And Ice Trap Thea can just Gale Force a lot easily and, you know, clean up. Catria and Cordelia have a bit of trouble. Catria even more so when it comes to functioning in the combat. 3 tickets. I do have Lapis. I would just like to get Petra or Thea. Nope, no luck so far on the Luminary banner. There's 1 Luminary banner left, I believe. Alright, Bluestone. Fiorn would be nice, or even Sharina. I would like her for the Gale Force. Summer Goldmary is also not that bad, but I mean, I'm gonna try to get a Timera next month, so she is just better, I think. And I'm gonna get Ice Trap Fiorn. Let's go. A solid Far Savior. I do not have a lot of Far Saviors on this account, since I mainly try and player phase my way. Player phase my way through the game. But still, you need them for other competitive content. Okay, happy about that. If I get an extra copy, I would certainly kill her for the Shield Fighter. But I do like Wily Fighter and Slick Fighter playstyle a bit more now with the twin save because Shield Fighter is getting countered by a Valentine Edelgard, you know, Lettering Ira. So all of those things are going to be happening. So Shield Fighter armors die and they also do not do as much damage as Ice Tribe, Fiarm. Yes, let's go. I'm going to get Felix. I'm going to kill him for Panette. Finally. Minus speed plus HP. Yeah, he's going. I'm gonna give Excel, Gust, and Endless Tempest to my Panette. I mean, she would like Brutal Tempest, but I'm not gonna be getting extra Ira unless I get really lucky on the Hero Rises. So I guess I could wait, because Ira also has Speed Taker and Excel. Actually, yeah, I should probably wait. Thinking about it now. Yeah. I've been enjoying using Panette so much in Arena because her damage output is so high, and I'm gonna be aiming for Rearmed Nel here because I really want to get the Arcane Breath, the Barricade, and the Sloppy Skill for my plus 10 Neuro Female Kana, so upgrading her would be nice. I was looking for High Dragon Wall, but I never got it, so I guess I could try and get Barricade. I mean, Barricade is just better, but High Dragon Wall is a bit better when it comes to scoring. But functionally, Barricade is better. So no Bluestone so far. Okay. I'm gonna try for Yunaka. I would like to use her if I get her. I would probably just keep her for the Astra season so that I have an adjacent unit to Rearm Layla for the use, and it does not seem like I'm gonna be getting Bluestones here at all. This is the last ticket. Come on. Oh, 3 Bluestones. Okay, I think I'm gonna try my chance. This is gonna be making my Arena experience better, and Arena is quite painful, so making it easier is always good with the free-to-play units if you can just give them the better skills. I already got the upgrade for Panette. Felix is going to be getting foddered, most likely. And I also have the fodder for Marnie, but I don't have the prerequisite of the far save. So that's for the waiting time. And yeah, no Nel, but that's fine. She is gonna be getting rerun. Should I try for Duorea on the video? Am I gonna be getting her like that, just as the YOLO summon? I should definitely try and save the orbs here. Thought would also be nice, but I think at this point, getting Duorea would be nice. She is an insane unit. With lower ground, she takes no damage. So hard to kill. And her Miracle. I think we're gonna be getting a lot more Nel Miracle, mainly because of her. So I'm almost near 40 summons, but no Duorea so far. A Hero Rises is still a month away. An Emblem Hero Banner, more than that. So hopefully I can collect enough until then. I already have Edelgard, so I'm gonna try for Claude. Claude is also really, really good. Yeah, I wish these banners had a spark, but unfortunately not. I would have sparked Duorea here otherwise. Okay, one colorless stone. Maybe she could show up. I'm just gonna go until 40 and then I'm gonna just, regret it. I mean, I'm gonna feel a good amount of regret, I think, at the good round number of 40. I feel like Leonardo, okay, minus attack, and the final one. 2 colorless stones. Let's see if Duorea shows up here as the Clut Summon. Dwyer, I kinda have my doubts. Yeah, the pop-up. Okay, please be Duorea. You gotta be Duorea. Nope. Lachesis. Okay. Yeah, time to save now. So that is all of my summons from the free-to-play account. I definitely got lucky with some of my summons. Got a tuned Erica, which I'm really happy about. And now we gotta save up for the banners next month. So let me know in the comments how your summons went. And you can click the link on the screen right now to check out my breakdown of this 8-8 Yunaka and Rearmed Nel banner. And make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell because YouTube sub boxes are about as functional as the amount of Nel I got on my free-to-play account. So with that, let's see you next time. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.